to George Junior High. I'm Assistant Principal Rose Spalding, and at this time we have our vocal groups, Select Bands and Cantate, and they are going to be performing the national anthem. If you'll please stand. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage the Superintendent of Springdale Public Schools, Dr. Jim Rollins.
What a beautiful sight this morning. 1,010 students. Give yourselves a hand. Will you do that? Mr. Hoover just told me the greatest two classes together that we've ever had at this school. What a congratulatory comment. We're so very proud of you. We're here to celebrate excellence this morning. This is intended to be fun. I know you've had a great year. Teachers, parents, all of the folks who've helped make this great year possible, I thank you all. Students, let's thank them again. Will you do that? Thank you, parents. You know, to have a great school, it starts with great kids. We all know that. We've got the greatest teaching staff we've ever put together at the school. The parents are partners with us every step of the way. This is an achieving school, and that means a great deal to everyone concerned, but our teachers know what that means. And students, I hope you've learned more and more about it. We've just finished our state assessments and all the things that go along with that. This school has performed in excellent fashion, and we're here today to celebrate and have a good time for a few minutes together. And so just enjoy. I want to just acknowledge, again, Mr. Hoover's the first to talk about great performances of students in this school. The work of our band and our choirs are unparalleled. We are setting the standard for the entire state and beyond. Let's recognize our performing arts program. Can you do that for me? Our athletic programs are getting better and better. We've had a great year. We've competed in every arena. So in just a few moments, I've talked about academic performance, the fact that we're an achieving school. And I've tried to recognize our kids and the great work of our teachers and our administrators in doing that. The distinguished programs, really, that, as I said, are unparalleled. And just yesterday, Mr. Hoover and I were talking about stretching, next steps to get better. We all know how important moms and dads are to this process. We have family literacy initiatives in 11 of our schools today. Plans are being laid to bring that program here to George Junior High School, and when we accomplish that, it will be the first family literacy program in the nation. Will you recognize that effort and the leadership that's come forward to make that happen? To talk about excellence is an easy thing, but to make it happen is the challenge of our careers. And again, we've got all the pieces in place. Great kids, great teachers, great administrators, a vision for continuous improvement, but excellence doesn't just happen. It is hard work. It's hard work every day, and I want to say thank you and recognize each of you who played a role in that. We have some very special guests on stage with us today who've traveled here from Little Rock to help us celebrate and recognize excellence. And I want to recognize them for just a moment. Dr. Richard Abernathy is here, and I'll talk about him personally in just a moment. Richard, please stand and let us welcome you. Mr. Doug Ask is a great partner with this school district and all the school districts of the state. Doug, would you please stand and let us recognize you? And then there's those very special people in the world that help tell the story of the great things that are happening in our schools. Michelle Hostetler is here. Michelle, would you please stand? And there's another very special couple that I want to recognize. Mr. Randy Hutchinson is here, and his wife Cynthia is here. Randy's a member of our school board, and as I visited with him this morning, I said, thanks for being here and being a part of this experience. And he said, this is my school. I would certainly be here. Randy, would you and Cynthia please stand? And obviously Don's family is here. Carrie, it's so good to see you and your daughter. And where's that youngster? Did he leave us? What a beautiful family, Don. That's for sure. I want to recognize now and invite to the podium Dr. Richard Abernathy, and let me tell you a little bit about him. Dr. Abernathy is the executive director of the Arkansas Association of Educational Administrators. There's 239 school districts in our state. And in his role, Dr. Abernathy helps develop and promote and encourage educational leadership. He is a great partner and friend of this school system, and it is so pleased, I'm so pleased, it's such a great pleasure for me to invite him to come and make a very special recognition this morning. Dr. Abernathy.
Well, good morning. Now, wait a minute. Mr. Hoover in his application said at George Junior High, y'all represent success like it was a Super Bowl. And we have success today. So good morning. Good morning. That's much, much better. Folks, as Dr. Rollins said, I do represent about 2,600 administrators around the state of Arkansas. And probably the best part of my job is when I get to go out and recognize quality leadership and quality administrators as they're performing their tasks. And this year, I'd like to recognize the 2013 Secondary Principal of the Year for the state of Arkansas, Mr. Don Hoover. Mr. Hoover, as you know, has been here for 6 years as a principal, and when I was looking through his application, all he could do was brag about his students. And he listed all the student achievements that you have accomplished, the success that you've had over the last several years, and not only that, but where you will be going the next several years. Actually, it must run in the district, because Dr. Rollins and I was just looking out across this room and just thinking, look at all the potential in this room. We have future doctors and lawyers, electricians and nurses, and the list just goes on, and that's going to be our future leaders and our future generation right here in this room. So we have high expectations of you. Throughout his application, he's talked about high expectations, not only high expectations of students, but high expectations of staff members, high expectations of himself, and that's why he said that this school is leading the excellence in where it is. Let me read you a couple of quotes, and this is from Mr. Hoover himself. I have my dream job here in Springdale Public Schools as principal of George Junior High. It's a true blessing to be able to do what I am passionate about for my career. The accomplishments that have been achieved for students at this school could not have been successful without the work of some of the finest assistant principals, teachers, and classified staff of the entire state of Arkansas. Here's one from Mr. Jenks. I won't read this outside of this room, but when asked who is my favorite principal, he says without hesitation it's Don Hoover. Students, parents, faculty know that he cares about them in their school district. Here's a quote from a teacher. Mr. Hoover's beliefs in our ability, as well as his leadership in developing programs to foster student achievement, has created an atmosphere where success is an expectation. Students and staff believe strongly in our school and have a great sense of pride in every endeavor because Mr. Hoover has instilled in us a desire to never be satisfied with good enough. I think that speaks volumes. Now you might be thinking, well, I read the applications and I did not. There's an actual process that goes through, much as you are graded on your papers off a rubric. He's graded off his application off a rubric as well. Applications for this position are submitted all across the state of Arkansas. We have a committee that's put together made up of other secondary school principals. The committee looks at the application and grades it off of this criteria: purposeful leadership, instructional leadership, resource development and management, interpersonal skills, and involvement in professional association. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Secondary Principal of the Year, Mr. Don Hoover. One other thing that I forgot to mention, but we have partners that go with us, and I know you have partners through your school district as well to make sure that you're successful. One of ours is Philip Martin with Life Touch, and Philip Martin, we're glad you're here. These pictures will be posted on our website here in a couple of days, but thank you, Philip, for being here. So with that being said, Mr. Hoover.
I'm very humbled and shocked by all the details that many went through to get me here this morning without my knowledge. I like to believe I had an idea of, or an eye on everything in the school. Apparently I'm dead wrong because I didn't have a clue. I think I asked Miss Sedberry last night, what does Dress Up Classy Wednesday mean? I don't know. And then I hear Miss Robinson kicks me out of the band concert last night to go home. She'll take care of it. My own wife, oh, Shelby, I have something at school today. Well, I'll see you later. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Wow. What an honor. Dr. Rollins, with your leadership, this couldn't be possible. You gave me an opportunity a long time ago. Thank you, sir. Dr. Abernathy, Mr. Ash, Ms. Hostetler, thank you all for being here. I don't want to miss anybody, but let me start with two great people, Todd and Rose, Dr. Lofton and Ms. Spalding. It is so comfortable and assuring to know when I have to be out of the building, and sometimes I know it's a lot because of meetings and things, that I have two great people to turn to at any given time to lead the school. Thank you all so much for your help always. Teachers, you know how I feel about you. This is the finest staff in Arkansas, and I have no way of saying that thank you enough to all of you every day. A lot of you, we've been together for several years. We've been through some fun times, been through some good times, and sometimes we were pulling our hair out, trying to figure out what we're going to do next. And but your loyalty, your commitment, your dedication to our students is unparalleled to anyone else in the state, and I believe the nation. Dr. Rollins mentioned several programs. I could go on and on about every program, and I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm not going to start that. But all of our programs for our kids, everything we do is for the students sitting in the arena today. And that's what we have to keep our focus on as we move forward. No matter what size we become, no matter what changes may occur, no matter who comes to our doorstep to help, that's always our challenge, to do the best for our kids. School board member here today, Mr. Hutchinson, thank y'all for being here. That means a lot that y'all are here. I think I have other people from Dr. Love, I see you back there. Thanks for calling me out this morning and making me have to come to one of those panic-stricken meetings with you. I really appreciate that. That was a fun time. You were kind of watching your clock. I knew something was going on when you started watching your clock on me. Mr. Jones, I see you sitting there. I don't know who else I'm missing, but thank you for all being here. My wife, my daughter Shelby, and my son Braden, they're here. Thank you. You don't understand, students, that you're only allowed to do as much as your wife lets you. And my wife is a company runner. She's a great mom. She's the best wife, all these things. But she allows me to come here and work with you every day, and I am more than appreciative of that. They had to take my son off somewhere else because he's like his daddy. He wants to cause problems. So I don't know where he went. But I can't say thank you enough for this recognition. Thank you for the gathering this together today for me, for our school. Nothing takes place because of one, it takes place because of all. And I hope we continue that trend for many years to come together. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.